Welcome back to Paligny, everyone. Ham here, and we're on our way to do our next job from last time out, which was fertilizing and mowing. Yes, that's right, I remembered. Here's the mowing one we have to do up on the right here. Field 97. Okay. Oh, is it that little kicker field in there again? Oh, I don't know. We'll look at it when we get back. A couple of things to bring you up to speed on, though. However, I've gone ahead and I've actually... I'm just going to say it. We're going to be building our own little hut extension with our shipping container that we put in last time out. Now, what that means is I've gone ahead and I've concreted in some posts and I've spoken to Noah. Now, Noah has graciously let me borrow one of his drop saws for a little bit until we can get this little hut knocked up. And basically... we're going to do some more contract work for Noah. He's going to pay us, and we're going to take the dead wood away, and we're going to use that wood and convert whatever good wood out of it that we can get into wood for our cabin that we're going to build, our little extension cabin with a... I think we might put a kitchenette in it. I don't know. And to get through in the future, until I can get a stove put in the place as well, because I'm going to have to price up a stove and everything up here, Ham. Up here a little bit further. I'm going to be barbecuing. We're just going to be barbecuing. So that's that. We're going to pick up and purchase a flat pack little shed today. There we go. So we can store the mower and a few the little odds and ends in the shed just to keep them locked up. Do you want to unstrap it? I want to unstrap it. And I want to get the water, what's it called? The watering. Just the watering? Just the water. Yeah, the water container. I want to get the water in, and I've got to call a plumber because I might see if I can get the plumber to hook up, well, some basic plumbing and a tap for us, or some kind of water pump to come off it. Right, I'm going to put that in there. We're going to top that up all the way, brim it. So, yeah, that's our plans. Water tank, is that what you meant before? Yeah, I meant water tank. So water tank, I'm going to have to call the local plumber just to see if they can come out and plumb up the water tank and a bit of a tap for us. We got, we do. Sweet. Yeah, that's sort of the plans today. We're just going onwards and upwards, and obviously we've got to save for that almost $8,000 solar panel. And then we can look at buying some furniture. I'll probably get a reclining chair that I can roll back in and sleep in for a while, just until I get sorted with the cabino, get the cabino up. I call it the cabino, but it's just a little cabin. And you'll see shortly what we'll do. We'll whip on over back to the property after we've done this job, before we do the mowing job. And I can just show you and take you through the plans of what we're going to be getting through today, at least anyway. Probably around lunchtime, or after we do the mowing contract, I'll probably get through and knock up the flat pack shed. That way I can get the mower stored away into it after that. Well, the field is a lot thirstier than I thought. We're going to need to go and get another bag or maybe a couple of packs of fertilizer. Which I didn't really want to do, but it's gonna have to be a thing. We're 1 1/4 strips of finishing, but that's okay. It is how it goes in the game of farming. What I'll do, I know it's going to cost us a little bit, but I might just load up on fertilizer bags just a little bit more, just so we can. And if I pull up on this side, it means I can bring the truck back on this side. It means we can just do more fertilizing jobs as we go, right? So you're gonna go about there, like that. I can't pick you up. You're gonna go there. It'd be nice one day I don't have to worry about this, but look, if I take the pain now for the fertilizer, it means we can get a few more fertilizing jobs in the bank. So yeah, you know how it works. You guys know how it works. You're not silly. You've done this all before. Some great suggestions for our farm names as well in the comments last time out. Thank you very much for that. Makes me think you didn't like my Crafty Cuts name. No, surely you like the name Crafty Cuts for our farm. I've used Crafty Cuts a few times in a couple of playthroughs. That's why I like it. Actually, make sure I put that down. Cool. Okay, let's fill this up, and then I'll finish up. We'll take this bag here. Fill this up. Then I will take what? All this back, and we'll have to go pick up the mower anyway. So I've got to take them. I've got to take the tractor and no, I've got to take the tractor back. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out the logistics of dropping the tractor up home while we're there, so I can show you the plan of what's going on at the property. We'll drop the tractor there so we can go pick the mower up and take the mower to the job anyway. So yeah, that'll kind of be the plans for the rest of the day, and we'll pick up some more jobs. Hopefully Noah's still got that wood job for us and we can get cracking on that. What I'm thinking though is that we're going to be doing hopefully a lot more timber work in the coming months over the colder regions, because there's probably not going to be a lot of mowing opportunities in those colder months. Yeah, okay. This should hopefully be close to us being done here. 98. We just need that 99 and 100. 99. There we go. Lovely work. I know I overspent on the fertilizer, but like I said, means we can do more fertilizer later and make the money. We've got a couple of contracts to hand in anyway, which is brilliant for us. So we can make that money back straight away. Right, let's go ahead and strap it in. Ah, the fun bit. I get to show you all the new plan. See you all at the other end. All right, we're just coming up to our block now. We don't live too far out of town. What's this place in here? Oh, it's at the animal dealers. Oh, that's handy, because I would like chickens. Now, in the comment section down below, I want you to tell me, do you think we should try and get some chickens early on? There was a great suggestion. We can put a veggie garden in, a little greenhouse or veggie garden. I think that's a brilliant idea. I'm just going to turn this around. Right. I'm just going to whip this up here. But there's the construction site. You can see it. Yay, construction site. I'll just pop this around the back so it's kind of out of sight, out of mind a little bit. You know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind. park it in amongst the washing. Oops, let me just walk on top of the hills always, because that's what you do. Yeah, so you can see I've kind of gone and concreted these posts in and sort of just reconstituted the land underneath. Noah here's come and dropped off his saw for us so we can start cutting up the hardwood when we get it. We can build this little cabin up, which will be really good. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a nice little addition to that. Give us maybe a little kitchenette, maybe just a little seating area we can eat in and stuff as well. I'm thinking about buying a barbecue. We can just put the barbecue up on the landing here or something. And then, yeah, when we get the power and stuff sorted out, we can get ourselves a little TV and so forth in here with a reclining chair and maybe some other decorative stuff just to make it look a bit more homely. Now, out the back here, this is maybe where I was thinking about putting a bit of just a solar panel. Nothing that'll power the place or anything. It'll just be a solar panel to power the basically hot water I'm going to run. So I'll run it maybe somewhere. And then out the back here behind this section, at some point today, I'll go get the flat pack shed so we can just store the mower and stuff in. What we'll do, maybe I'll go and do this mowing job contract now and get the flat pack on the way home, bring it back, and we can knock up that shed anyway so we can store the mower in. I think that will be the key for us going forward. But that's the plan. I hope you like the plan so far. You won't know what the little shed will look like just yet, but you will know. Oh, not the little shed, the little log cabin. Oh my gosh. Words with Ham. Ah, but anyway, I love it. I love work. I love that we've got a bit of a plan. I love working towards this stuff. I know I've said that before, but it just feels good to be sort of finding our feet a little bit in this town. The people are really lovely so far. So far. Let's go pick up the mower and get some more work done. Then we'll hand in those contracts, and I'll talk to Noah to see if he's got any deadwood contracts. We can start getting some timber production going in our log cabin. You know, it's much easier to reverse from inside the cockpit than it is using the drone camera. You think I would do that? You know what? Much easier to reverse from inside the cabin, like a regular person. It's just here anyway. Sometimes slow and steady is the way when you're reversing. Oh, we didn't turn that off. I hope that no one has, no, it's still here. I was going to say stolen our mower. Ooh, I might not be able to get that. Can I raise that up? I don't think I can. Right, I'm just going to have to maybe jimmy this on here a little bit. Or we have to pick up, oh man, I'm gonna have to pick that up and put it on. Wait, I know what I'll do. I will back up there a little bit. Ah, Ham. You got a brain in that head. I got a brain in that head, guys. There we go. That was kind of silly. Nah, what I'll do, I might drop off the catcher at home and then we'll whip around to the job. Yeah, I think that'll be the smartest thing. All your ferts dropped, Ham. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so mower's on the back. I'm just gonna go and drop this catcher at home. Because we don't need it. We can head on over and do that job, and then I can hand in contracts we've done today, and then we'll try and go and get some wood. I'll talk to Noah while we're over doing the job. While we're over doing the mowing job, I'll talk to Noah. We might hand those contracts in just... Oh. Oh! Oh, crikeys! Oh, we've lost a bit of fertilizer on the road. Whoops. Man, I am a silly doofus. That's expensive stuff. We can't be losing that everywhere. Thank gosh I found that again. All right, let's drop this catcher. I just don't want it exposed, but I've got stuff. We're going to be building here just later. So, you know what? I'll just drop it next to the construction site I've got here. That way it'll probably be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. Oh, right. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Brilliant. Let's go and get this mowing contract done. Oh, yeah. I'll hand these contracts in while we go. That way we can get a little bit of money back in the bank and feel good about ourselves. I might ring the plumber. What do we got? We got 7,000 there. I might ring the plumber and see if he can come out and get that water tank in as well. I'll stop off and get the flat pack after we've done the mowing. For the shed. Yeah, and hopefully that will get done. I'll make the call. We just get here and unpack. I think the field's just down in here anyway, so it's not too far. If we need to go up and see the plumber while he's doing stuff, we can anyway, but I'm sure once we discuss to him where we discuss with him where we want the tank, it will be fine. Oh, it is this field again. It's the field that made everyone sick. Does everyone remember the field that made them sick? Yeah, we're doing it again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right. Let me put in a couple of calls here, and I'll get some stuff done. Ham, you didn't strap down your... I am a doofus at that. And you're indicating still. We're not indicating. Right, let me put some calls in. So I've put some calls in to Noah. Noah's got a deadwood contract for us to do. I've put in a call to the plumber. He has a tank at his store. He can take it out and get it set up for me. So he'll let me know when the invoice is due for that. And he said he can plumb in a tap for it as well. So he said it won't be too lengthy a job. All he's going to do is take a digger out there, get the tank in place for me, dig up a trench just to run a plumbing pipe, and then hook me up to the mains as well for sewerage. And then that's it. He said he'll just he'll send me the invoice and it should be fine. Hopefully it won't be too much. He said the tank is 3,000. He said to run the plumbing might be a few $100 with the tap. And then there's obviously some services on top of that. So we could end up being about $4,000, $4,500, I think, by the end of it. But we'll have to, hopefully it's not too hard of a job that he has to charge me too much, so he doesn't run into any trouble. We've got that, and yeah, spoke to Noah. Like I said, he's got some deadwood for us to do. I had David also call me again. David's got another mowing job again. The fields that we've mowed previously, David's got another one of those fields ready for us to go, another smaller one. And Walter wants me to do another fertilizing job for him. Oh, there's an on special offer, MacDon. Let's have a look at the sales, hey, on the app. Oh, please, I really want a big tractor. No, Ham, we don't need a big tractor for 81,000 at the moment. Oh, that's not even for us. How good would this Mac Pinnacle be, by the way? Be brilliant. Right, do you want to stop yabbering on, get stuff done so we can get to the fun stuff like building and... Yeah, I do. All right, guys, there's an update. Huge update as to our plans. They've all sort of shifted a little bit. We're almost finished this field. David has called me. He urgently wants the other field just down, the smaller field. Well, he wants that mown urgently because he's going to be doing this field that we're doing right now and the other one, the smaller one. He's going to be baling them together. I don't know if he's tedding them and turning them into hay or if he's just doing grass bales. That's doesn't matter to us, but he said he wants them done. He wants it done urgently if I can, because he just wants to bale them up together. So that's fine. I said I can do it. I've got a busy day, but I'll do it. I'll do it straight away. So what I'm going to do, we're finished on this contract, so we'll head over to the other field. I'll drop the mower there. In the meantime, I'm going to go, once I've dropped the mower over there, and I'll go and pick up the flat pack from the hardware, which costs 500 euros. And then I'll go meet the plumber. I'll knock up the shed quickly while the plumber's there just sorting out his stuff, just because I want to get that shed in place so he doesn't build the water tank in my way. And then I'll come back and bring you back when I'm almost finished cutting David's next field. Just because there's been a lot of mowing today already, and we want to go do the wood and get some of our wood going into our cabin today. I really want to get that going. Whoa, what was that car doing? Now I know I was on the right side of the road. He was not on the right side of the road. Okay, this job, yeah, it's this smaller, remember this awkward little like triangle field down here. So we'll drop the mower up inside the paddock. I think it should be fine up there. Yeah, I think it'll be fine if we just drop it up in here. Bit of an orky field, this one. Okay, so what I'll do, I could have just probably turned around in there, couldn't I? Probably. I don't want to wreck these people's crop though. Okay. Let's go back a little bit further and then you can just drive out nicely. Okay. Let's get this unstrapped. It'll probably just roll down the hill. Oh, it's the wrong strap. That strap. Right. Beautiful. I'll just leave this tucked in up the corner up here because we'll have to come back and mow this. Yeah, so I'll bring you back close when I'm finished this field. It shouldn't take me too long to do, but he just, yeah, like you said, he just desperately wants it done today. Then I'll let David know that they're done, and he can pay us the money for that, and then I can pay, well, I'll be paying the plumber now anyway. I think he's got a better idea of what he is, and I can let you go. I think he said it's going to cost all up about $3,500 to get the water tank and just to tap in. Oh, I'll leave that open. All right, for you guys this will just be a moment. For me this is gonna take some time. I'll see you back. It'll probably be more like about 2 p.m. ish, I'm gonna say, by the time I'm back. I'm gonna go up to the shop, haven't I? Yeah, I gotta go up to the shop and pick this stuff up. All right, see you soon. Well, it's just after 3, so the day's starting to get a little bit long in the tooth now, and I took a little bit longer putting up the flat pack shed because I gave the plumber a little bit of a hand. I jumped on the shovel just to give him a bit of a hand, but in return he gave me a little bit extra gravel that I was able to put around the front of the little shed, which in turn sort of we helped each other out. So that was really good of him. So that's that done. We're going to drop the mower up there now, so I'll show you guys quickly what's happened up there since we've put in. But yeah, really happy. He's put the tank in, he's put the tap in, and he ran a bit of a trench, and he's covered the trench up and just gravelled over the top of it a little bit where he did the work. And yeah, that's why we got a little bit of extra gravel to put in front of the little mower shed. which I'm super stoked about. So that's all done. These contracts for David, we're almost done here, which is brilliant, which means we can then go and chop our wood and grab some of that timber and feed it into our construction. Yeah, we can feed it into our sawmill so we can start constructing it. We're done here. All right, that'll keep David happy, which is good because David's been a big supplier of contracts for us, and if we can do emergency jobs for these people, it puts us in good stead, I think, for the future as well, and it probably makes us just look a little bit better for future jobs. All right. The cool thing is we can actually store some of that fertilizer in the shed while we do this too. So, let's call David now and hand those contracts in. Say, hey, Dave. Thanks, mate. And thanks, mate. Oh, you might have seen that we were back down to about 2,000 and something euro. That's because I paid the invoice. I paid the invoice to the plumber, and I paid for the flat pack shed as well. So like I said I was going to do anyway. I think it came to a total just over 5,000 in total for the lot. He didn't charge me extra for the gravel, because he had a little bit extra gravel. He actually went and brought back for me. But that's because I jumped on the shovel and gave him a hand with the trench stuff, and while he was sort of scooping out the trench, I was clearing out the ways and helped him sort of lay in the pipe and stuff while he got that sorted. So yeah, all's well that ends well. Yeah, I'm excited to show you that stuff now. As we go up, we can load this stuff into our little shed. It gives me a little bit of peace of mind that we can lock up the mower at least. It was a funny comment last time. Why would you want to lock up the car, or why would you bother putting the car in a garage? Yeah, okay, I get it. It needs a paint job. Okay, it's a little bit beaten around the bush. One day we can afford to get it a paint job or get a new car, right? But till then, we can't. Okay. Here's the site. You can see the water tank there. You can see our little shed out the back there as well. You can see all the graveling. You can actually see where they trenched around to the tap. You can see where he dug the trench through here to put the tap in. But that's done anyway. A little pump tap, and this is all in. Right, so here's our tank, all gravel up, and yeah, a little bit extra gravel we're able to put around the front here. Speaking of, we can now lock this up. And we can go ahead and put our wonderful little mower in there. Indicating again, Ham, I see. Yeah, it wouldn't be an episode if I didn't indicate and get out of the car and leave it indicating. So what I might do, hang on a bit, because we are going to need to put, can I fit the tractor and the mower in there? Quite possibly. Right, let's have a look at this for a sec. Are we going to bonk our head otherwise? I think it's going to be just a little too large for in here, and the mower. Maybe I'll just have to get another... Oh, we're going to hit our head. I'll just leave it for the mower. This thing can park behind the shed though. That'll be much better. At least it's got some out of sight, out of mind. And I still might go ahead and put that in there as well. It's a fine day today, but we're in a hurry. We want to go get... What? Oh, we want to go and get... Oh, where'd I put that? Just there. Some timber. Right, so the good thing is, at least this thing can lock up in here now. It's probably the best thing I've got out of everything. Right. That should come there. Brilliant. So that can go in there. I'll put the bags of fertilizer in there too. Just because we don't want those hanging about like a bad smell. You know what else I might do? Meant to do that. I might just put the catcher around the other way. Yeah, I might have the cat. Ooh. Catch her up the back there. That way I can just drive straight out. Yeah, I think that'll be better like that. Alright, give me this for a sec. Pack these up here. Can we stop shutting the shed? Stop shutting the shed on yourself, Ham. Yeah, my bad. Right. The exciting part. What we'll do is we'll cut a couple of trees down. I think we need about 750 litres worth, I think, to start with. It's not a very good stacking job, but whatever. I'm in a hurry, okay? Ham in a hurry. Ham in a hurry. Okay, I'm probably... Oh, whatever, that's fine. Shut the shed up, let's lock it up. Beautiful. Works like I bought one. Don't you like how the place is coming along? We've now got some water plumbed in for us. The next big thing we're going to have to save for is electrical, which we're probably going to be able to do after we do this job for Noah and get some of the timber back. We're going to have enough to put in our electricity. But probably... Whoa! Must be a big stump in the ground there or something. We'll have to get through and have a look at that. Right. Where are we heading to get this timber? Hopefully not too far. Oh, it's all the way over the other side of the map. It couldn't be the forest that's nearby us, could it, Noah? It had to be all the way over the other friggin' side of the map. Alright, let's go on another little time lapse to get over there. Right, you might have seen me during that little time lapse pop the GPS up and down. That's because I still get lost. I still get lost on this map in this town. Right, we've got to... should be just up in here. Nice. Okay. All right. Like I said, we're going to load up some of the wood, not all of it. Oh, it's quite wet through here. Okay, it must have been raining. Maybe it's just a boggy, marshy area through here. We're going to load up some of the wood. Like I said, there's one right there. I might go ahead and put that about there, flat. Okay. So we've instantly got one just here. Let's start with this. We need about 750 litres, I think, for the first stage here. So what I'll do, let's what are we looking at here? 950 kegs. I don't know what that equates to with litres for it. So let's go ahead. We'll cut a few of these and stack them on, and then we can sort of figure out from there how much we're going to need going forward. Now, with this, we can start to make these a little longer. Yeah, and because it's, I mean, dead wood, it's not going to be the best quality. So we'll just take what wood we can out of it. And maybe we'll take 3 or 4 trees back to begin with. How would you like another time lapse, everyone? It's the only way I can get through and show you guys enough in an episode to get some stuff done. Okay, so I've cut down another one here. That's 4 trees in total out of the 10. Just go pick up another couple of logs. I was just having a little bit of trouble here. It wasn't letting me cut the tree. So, I'll pick up this log here, which is fine. Let me cut those pieces out of it. But yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I can't cut this one, maybe? Not allowed to cut this tree. I can trim it, though. It was definitely a... It was definitely a bad one because we got the tick for it and I put the paint a bit on. Let's move to another tree. There's another couple over that way. Let's just knock them all down now, I think. It took me a little bit to find it, but I found the last tree. Crikeys. It's already 4:15 in the afternoon. So, that'll be all the trees down there. However, I won't tell Noah yet. Just remember we're between 115 and 114. Okay. So we'll sort of get out of it. We'll take this back and just see what we can get out of it to begin with. And look, if we need more, we can just talk to Noah. He seems to always have contracts on for us anyway, so no biggie. No biggies. Okay, I don't think I'll bring you on this drive. I liked it. I like driving. I like going on the drives. That's why I probably show you guys a lot of me driving. But I don't think I need to bring you back on this drive. Okay, the moment of truth, team. We'll see if we can use any of this wood. If any of it's usable at all. Okay. Right, I think... Do I want to just shift this off hand by hand, or are we going to try and just back it up and tip it in? I think I'll do a tester first. I think we're going to need a lot more of this to trigger anything, but look. What's going on here? Oh, wrong vehicle, Ham. There we go. Let's go and have a look now. Do you want to just shut this off? Or was the old rattler? Okay, let's just throw this piece in here. Requires material, next step wood. Do I have to trigger it? Oh, we've got more than enough. Hey, look at that. All right, sweet. All right, let's get that in there. And we've got, we may as well store it all in there, yeah? So let me back this up. I'm going to just store it all in there. Now that I know that can work. It might not even accept it all, but look, if it does, it does. And we can get this, we can get whatever we can processed out of this. That'll be brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. So, just park this up over here for a bit. So we'll park it down by the front door. We're going to have to head, what is it, 4:30 in the afternoon. Oof. Right, well, I'm going to just tell Noah. We can hand that contract in for that, so that'll be good. Thanks, Noah. Right, and then that means next time out, we can put the order in for the electricity and try and get that all hooked up as well. But that won't be till probably the following month. Because we're going to need to make sure that we're all good. We've got a lot more work to do. Right, we've got plenty of wood stored in here. We're going to take out what we can, do what we can in this building. But that's it for today, gang. Whoa. What a hectic episode for me anyway. I was run off my feet. I'm ready to sit down and cook. Oh, I don't have a barbecue. Yet. Well, that's it for me. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay good to your screen. Please leave a like on your way out the door today. It does help, and I do appreciate it. And it shows me that you guys are loving the series too. And leave your comments. I've been enjoying listening to you and everything you guys have to say in the comments down below also. We're getting there, team. Our little home is getting there. Wait till you see the cabin when I'm finished it. You're going to love it. All right? Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. And get out of here.